y'all, welcome back for a moment of peace where I talk a little bit about wood turning. Don't really do any wood turning, but share with you a little bit about news in my wood turning world. Recently attended the annual American Association of Woodturners Symposium in Louisville. Had a great time. It was just a wonderful opportunity to meet some of you viewers for the first time and some of you for a second or third time. It's a great opportunity to hang out with woodturners that I've developed, developed relationships with over the years, from the various symposiums as well as the various times that they've come to Atlanta area to demonstrate and teach, and I've participated in a lot of classes with an awful lot of the demonstrators, and some of whom have been my house guests. The attendance was somewhere south of 1,000, probably a little less than it's been in some prior years, but still it was not a bad attendance. And that was in addition to the almost 1,000 virtual attendees, which was a financial boost to the AAW. We had demonstrators from Ireland, the UK, Canada, Sweden, Uruguay, as well as the USA. We had a great trade show. This is a great opportunity to see firsthand, put your hands on tools and learn about products, wood turning products from a number of visitors, and I really appreciate that opportunity. One of the special events that happens at most of these symposiums is an opportunity to have a turning swap with members of the world of wood turners, as shown on this patch, and I got this lovely item from swapped with Michael Suter. Thanks for that, Michael. Of course, one of my favorite vendors is Ken Rizzo, the Wood Turners Wonders, and it was great hanging out in their booth. One of the things that kind of and I'll circle back to that. In a meeting online of wood turners this past week, I found out from one of the participants who's tech savvy, but he made this suggestion that I put links to the other videos of my four-way collaboration partners, Richard Raffin, Sam Angelo, and Tommy Tomasech. And I point out to him that I do that, as do the other members. We put all our links in the show notes underneath the description of each video, and that kind of surprised him, and I guess maybe it was my use of the term announcing show notes that, you know, maybe he didn't know what that meant in the past. So I thought maybe there's a number of you out there that might also benefit from me walking through this, how you actually get to the information in the description, because a number of y'all clearly are unaware of how to do so, and you're not finding my affiliate links. And so I want to walk through how you get the information there, which is links to the affiliate links, which is Wood Turners Wonders, Amazon. Also, how do you get to my website in order that you can get to articles, and also how you get an opportunity to buy me a virtual cup of coffee if you're so inclined to support my channel that way. Okay, let's say you're watching a video and you want to see the video description, or what I call the show notes. You're going to just scroll down, and underneath, here's the beginning of the description, but you can't see all of it. So click on Show, See More, and now you'll be able to see an opportunity to buy me a virtual cup of coffee, or you'll see the various affiliate links such as Wood Turners Wonders, or going to my Amazon shop. If you click on any of these links and buy something, I'll wind up getting a small commission, which helps support my channel. So let's walk through that. For example, let's go down to this first link on the Kodiak system. We click on the link and it'll take you to Wood Turners Wonders, and by using this link I wind up getting credit if you buy something. And if you come back down at the bottom where I mentioned something I use that I got from Amazon, I'll generally have that in my Amazon shop. It's not my merchandise, it's just things that I've used or endorsed. So when you open it up, you'll see all these various items that are wood turning related. And if you buy anything by going through my shop, For the next 24 hours, I'll get a small commission. I certainly had no plans to buy a new lathe while I was at the symposium, but the Powermatic booth there, they had a show special that was just too good for me to pass up. So I have upgraded my teaching lathe from the Laguna, which I still have for sale if any of y'all are in the Atlanta area and in a position to pick it up. So contact me about that. But the Laguna was a great little lathe. It is a great little lathe, but this Powermatic is bigger. I really like it. And did I mention they had a show price special that was too good to pass up, and they were able to drop ship it to my house. So I've got it set up on the same lathe stand that I use for the Laguna, because it's a solid lathe stand, and it provides better storage than the one from Powermatic, which provides no storage, and I already had it on hand. The only thing I had to do on this lathe stand is I had to make an adjustment on the support underneath so I could lower it a little bit, because this is a 14-inch, the Laguna was a 12, so I needed to get it a little bit lower. And I was able to do that by moving the 2x4 support at the bottom from underneath to putting it on the side, and that allowed me to lower the stand about 1.5 inches. And I'll go into more details after I've spent a little more time turning on it. I've been turning on this thing exclusively since I got it, and I'll bring you a review, as soon as I'm able to do so. All right, back to symposium pictures. Here I am with Dr. Sari Robinson, PhD in Spalting, and Lyle Jameson. Got a few boxes here from Jason Breach, Axminster Tools, and selfie here with my friend Kirk DeHeer from Craft Supply. I was traveling with Emiliano Archibald, a great road trip. We stopped off at Chickamauga on the way up, and we stopped off with Chris Ramsey for a great visit on the way back. Here's a picture of Chris with his burl bowl. It's got feet. Just a wonderful thing. Emiliano caught a mild case of COVID. Fortunately, I did not.
Look at the visual. You're gonna have to put up, because you never want to hit a wall with an open foot. So when I go in there, I put the corner right in there. Now, if you all, when you get a minute, come over and look at that.
Okay, in a very recent video I did on a threaded glue block, where I demonstrated using a Beal tap, and some of y'all mentioned that where could you get a 1 1/4 inch Beal tap? And I did not realize that all the vendors that sold those were pretty much out. When John Beal recently sold his company to Lee Valley, and I called Lee Valley to find out to get an update, and here's the information that they shared with me. So basically, they didn't have much inventory. They are going to produce that tap, and as well as the other products, but it may take them a few months before they're able to ramp up production at new facilities for those Beal products. I did find out that they're going to be exclusive to Lee Valley, so you will no longer be able to purchase them from vendors such as Woodcraft, for example. Okay, here's a bit of quirky news. I've been using Zoom since 2018 for interactive remote demonstrations, and it certainly came in really handy, and I got a lot of use out of Zoom during the COVID years. And somewhere along the line, I got a notification of a class action suit against Zoom, and I filled out a postcard, I think, and sent it in, and promptly forgot about it until I got an email the other day. And believe it or not, there was a class action settlement, and I'm getting a direct deposit into my PayPal account. I know this sounds like a scam, but it really wasn't. For $68. Who knew? I enjoy sharing my passion for wood turning with you, and I hope that I'm able to inspire and teach you something. And I welcome your comments. Leave them in the comments section below. And I hope that if you haven't done so, I hope you'll take the information I showed you earlier on how to find those affiliate links and check them out if you haven't done so already. And remember, y'all stay safe. Come on back here.